Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Four Sides of the Ring. It's Justin and Casey returning for, some more wrestling talk.
Is that what we do here?
That's what we do here. Oh, God. Unless I was wrong. We, a lot of goings on this week. Like always, a little more outside the ring kind of stuff. Guess we'll start with Karrion Kross. Seems ever as we get more and more into this, farther along, it doesn't seem to be a work so much as
It's over.
we were hoping. It seems their contracts are up and they are out of WWE as of now, which in our opinion is lame. I think we've voiced our opinion a little bit so far on X, posted some stuff. We're definitely behind Karrion and Scarlett. Going forward, we hope there's something at some point, but he will definitely. It does seem, they do have like the book signing tour and all that going on.
He's got his tour, which will take up a lot of time.
Like they do have like some of the convention type stuff and the meet and greet type stuff going on.
I need to see if there's one close so I can get him to sign my book.
So Casey got the book, so he's gonna.
It will be here tomorrow. I have not actually physically got it.
Yeah, we'll check out his book and see how that goes.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to reading it.
But
I'm not a reader, so that says something there.
They've got a lot going on. So, maybe there'll be some ongoing talks or something between them and WWE. I know there's been a lot of the we want Kross chants at both Raw and SmackDown. Even with WWE kind of
Trying to
drowning
drown it out.
Confiscating signs, as we've heard, and things of that nature, which does seem to be WWE's MO a little bit. So,
Oh, yeah.
but there is a presence there. I did read earlier that Kross's T-shirts are outselling Cena's across the board.
Oh, I guarantee it.
So
He is fired. It's like what I write on X is not bullshit.
Yeah.
He has single-handedly made himself viral without even trying. And it's actually funny. I don't know if you've watched any of his recent interviews since he's been done, or whatever you want, however you want to say it. But they talked about that promo, that one that was just fire.
Mm-hmm.
He cut the promo thinking everyone knew he was cutting the promo. So Triple H didn't know about it. No one knew about it. He was like, there was no communication to the point that Triple H was pissed. Pissed. And he was like, I waited outside, like, I can't remember where he said, like the office or something, waiting for Triple H to come out. And he was like, I'm sorry. And told him I talked to them. They thought it was great. And it's just kind of screwy too, though. Like, you think Triple H would have wanted to keep Karrion. He was one that he immediately got back the moment he took control.
Right.
So it's like, I really don't get where Triple H's head's at right now.
Well, what I don't understand is,
it may not even be him.
Is like I know there's a lot of talk about Kross's in-ring skills.
Right.
I know people have their varying opinions on whether he's really a good wrestler or not, whatnot. Now, I'm not really getting into that part, but I know like his presence and his character skills are off the charts.
They're through the roof.
And like the mystery that he's brought to the show, like the antagonism towards the other wrestlers, what's going on, that sort of thing, was really fun to watch.
Oh yeah, it was.
Like it's been going on for months and months now,
And now it's over. Like it led nowhere.
and it led nowhere. But that sort of storytelling is going to be missed. Like that's hard to replace. And even if they didn't really want him for his in-ring skills, that sort of storytelling, like you bring him back or whatever, insert him back in, and you don't have to insert him directly into like championship storylines and belt storylines and titles and stuff.
Right.
But just to have his presence there, antagonizing other wrestlers.
Well, that's the thing. It was the same argument with R-Truth or Ron Killings.
Mm-hmm.
The moment he was gone, the comedic personality he has in the back was gone.
Yeah.
But now it's back again. And let's face it, I would love to hear how many of you actually enjoyed the fact that him and John, both hands together like they were looking in a mirror, and he's like, "We back!" all excited. But I love the fact that he immediately flipped back to Ron Killings when Aleister Black got in his face. Right. And I was just like, that was fire right there, because he was like, "I'm going to school you, dude. Like, you."
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing.
It is.
They bring such good character to the show.
And you can't have Kross without Scarlett.
Yeah,
you can't. She is a part of his character. Like, what sold that promo that made him go viral so much is, and there is a point, if you watch closely, the moment I think she doesn't, I don't even know if she realized how far he was going to go. Right. Like, I think she knew what he was going to do, but I don't think she knew how far he was going to go, because she says his name. She doesn't say Karrion. She says Kevin.
Kevin, yeah.
Like, stop. Right. And he kept going. And just the look on her face was like, oh, fuck, we're fired. Like, and it was good. Like, just to have her there next to Kross is the only way it's going to work. It's just like Miz with Maurice. If you took Maurice away from him, it's like Miz just, it was how it is now. Like, they're trying to scramble to give him something like a partner.
Yeah.
Nothing against Miz. I like Miz just fine. It's just when he had Maurice next to him, he was a lot more entertaining. And it's like Kross has something special, and him and Scarlett both carry that into their wrestling lives and into their out lives. Like, I don't know if you've ever watched some of their interaction with signings and photos. Mm-hmm. Well, there was one I saw. It was two handicapped girls.
I saw that, yeah.
And they got him in for their picture, but they were going to be the last one. And this one fan was just like, I tried, but, they said you were sold out. And she immediately goes, "Get over here. I don't care. I'll pay for it." Like, she immediately just dropped it. The love they have for their fans is what makes them huge. And it's like, the moment I know that I can actually watch the movie that they worked on and are a part of, I would love to. Like, I've seen clips of it, or not clips, but the trailer of it, and it's just, it looks amazing, and I'd love to see it. So it's a hard loss. But if I had to say anything, if they go to a different company, I really want to say they should go to TNA and not AEW, because both WWE, AAA, and TNA are working together to basically systematically wipe out AEW now. The rumor now, I don't know how legit it is, but TNA is about to get a contract with the CW. So TNA is about to get TV spot, which will help their shit go through the roof. I've also heard that there's a possibility WWE is going to be purchasing them.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. So we'll have to see what happens. Hopefully,
I hope they pull their heads out of their fucking asses and bring them back, because I am one of those ones. Damn near, I won't say daily. I'm lazy, but every other day, I'll post a couple of "We Want Kross" and I always add Scarlett in there. She's got to be a part of it.
Yeah, so we'll have to see how that plays out further down the line. Hard to say.
It is.
Because, there's a lot going on in WWE, and it's sometimes there's casualties in these types of environments. So let's just hope for the best. Everyone, when you make it to Raw or SmackDown, remember your "We Want Kross" chants.
Yes. Don't let them drown you out.
Yeah. So anyway, the other stuff going on is Naomi.
Yes.
She was scrapped from Raw the other night. And was that just last Raw or week before?
Last Raw, because no,
I can't remember now.
Week before, because last Raw, EO was fighting Roxanne.
And anyway, she had.
I know you got me questioning that.
Yeah,
Thanks.
now I don't remember my dates. Anyway, Naomi had her fight against Io Sky that was planned. Championship fight.
Yep.
Got scrapped.
They stated injury.
All that anyone knows is that she is not wrestling right now.
Right.
Like, there's not been any real information. There's been plenty of speculation, except for the announcement that on this upcoming Raw, she will be out in the ring to talk about the Women's Championship, because she is carrying the belt right now. And if she's not able to
carry it, she's going to be relinquishing it.
Relinquish it. The thought that everyone's having is that she's pregnant. That's the...
Well, seeing if you watch the Stephanie podcast, she kind of actually brings it up that, and by saying 16 years ago, women couldn't have ever thought of that, like having a baby and being in this career,
and being here, yeah,
because they would have just been axed. Boom, gone. You're done. You're pregnant. You're out. You're done.
Yeah.
To where now it's much more. I mean, look at Becky. I mean, granted, they need to work on her story a lot more, but Becky stepped out of the ring, went and had her kid, and now she's back. Look it out, Alexa Bliss, same thing. Stepped out of the ring for a while. Now she's back, hotter than ever.
So if
making Charlotte hot too. Them together.
Oh, it's great.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if they split up, they're done. They're done.
So what we got with Naomi is possible pregnancy, possible injury.
Possible injury.
She did roll her what is it?
Her scooter.
Her scooter.
Her briefcase, suitcase scooter.
Who did she blame that on?
Jacob.
Is it Jacob? Yeah,
she's like crash out.
Yeah, because she's like not gonna listen to him or whatever. But she went head over ass over head.
She went to go over a fucking 3-inch bump.
Yeah,
and those things are like, they're not made to go over bumps.
Yeah, they were screwing
and she
around
totally just ate shit. If that's what injured her, I would laugh hard. It's like all the shit you do in the ring and the briefcase took you out.
But
no, I want to say we're looking at the fact that I think because even
all right, we had a small interruption. But we're back again. We'll get back into talking about Naomi. I think we were saying something. I think we were saying something about pregnancy, and
That's what we were thinking was the likely story.
the likely story.
We will find out for sure Monday.
But
we were talking about the fact that she was saying things like 16 years ago couldn't have done that.
right. So we'll see. I know her and Jimmy are, they've talked about wanting to have a family and stuff, and
Yep.
so this might just be, part of their plan. So we'll see what happens, but likely is not. If she is, she'll vacate the title on Monday,
Which will lead to, I don't know.
which we'll have to see what happens, because
They were starting to push Rhea and Io coming together. If you didn't notice last week,
Right.
or last Raw, when Asuka and what's her name?
Kyrie.
Yeah, screwed her over.
Well, that's the thing too, is like I heard that Asuka was supposed to be on a slow heel turn, which has now been ramped up because of the Naomi situation. Like the whole.
I really want them to keep track on what they're doing with Rhea and Io and go down that path.
So
I think it would be better that they go down that path right now. Even if Naomi vacates the World Heavyweight Women's Championship, it would be more of an interesting factor to see someone else carry it for a second and let Io and Rhea.
Well, and that's the thing too, is Stephanie Vaquer does hold a title shot. They were supposed to be a title shot at Clash in Paris.
So give a shot,
So
Vaquer versus whoever,
so that might turn into
Monday, or do a tournament before Clash, getting down to one person versus Stephanie for the title. That would be a good idea. Do like a little three match tournament or something.
they'd have to do it quick because Clash in Paris is like next week.
So then just do a quick fatal 4-way or fatal 6-way elimination match of your choices.
Right.
Or just pick somebody, who cares?
Well, I guess we'll see how that plays out, but it'll be one way or the other. It's going to be sad to see this Naomi's run end. We were enjoying it.
It was good.
So,
But, yeah.
So we'll see what's next. Which brings us to, I think that's all the real goings on outside of the ring. And we've had the last couple SmackDowns and Raw this last week, which there's some good stuff going on. I know on last night's SmackDown, we had some really good tag team action.
Tag matches, and the Wyatt Six were...
The Wyatt Six are lurking. They came out and spooked The Miz during their match.
Not even just that. They were lurking behind Tiffy's.
Yeah, Tiffy's. And
They did MFTs.
MFTs and everything.
I don't know if they did anywhere else, but those were the three I saw.
But the tag matches, the Miz and Mello and the Braxium match, and then the Street Profits and DIY were both really, really good matches.
Oh, yeah.
As were... No, that wasn't a tag match. I was going to say Alexa Bliss, but that wasn't a...
No, that was just singles.
That was singles. I was thinking as a tag match because they all ganged up on her afterwards. But so the tag teams remain strong on the SmackDown end. There's still a lot going on. Mello and Miz worked themselves into another tag match next week against Motor City Machine Guns.
Oh yeah.
Miz is pissing off Mello. He snaked the pin from him last night and keeps forcing him into these tag matches when Mello's trying to work himself into title contention. And Miz keeps pushing him back into the tag matches. It's funny, but they did get Fraxium last night, so that's a pretty big win. That Fraxium, dude, they are a hell of a team. And then going back to Charlotte and Alexa, those two are tearing it up. This whole Charlotte thing with Alexa is.
I did it. Did you see that? I did it.
I did it.
Well, that's the funny thing. So, I think I was talking to Bryce this last week about it, but Undertaker had just said something the other day, a week or two ago, about how the backstage crew is so much different than it used to be in his day, where it's like if there were matches, you were sitting there watching the matches, period. That was no ifs, ands, or buts. And he's like, and now I'm watching them do TikToks and all this. And he kind of commented on the fact that if it were up to him, people would be in a lot of trouble right now. But it's like the reason they're not striking at it is how much attention did that Alexa Bliss TikTok get? How much attention does Tiffy's TikTok get? Naya's TikToks, all of them. And it's from a different standpoint. It's not TV. You're getting more hits from another social media gathering, to where I bet you anything creative and bosses are like, no, do this, because now you're bringing more attention to us.
Well, that's a valid point, because attention is really what matters. Because like back in the day, it was like viewership. You know, you had
The views.
like they did like the Nelson ratings and
Yep.
that sort of thing that determined what was successful.
Right.
You know? Now it's attention. You know, like you need social media attention regardless of what you're trying to do. You know, like at polls, you know, that's how you get your viewership, is from social media attention. So TikTok is extremely important to everybody. And we like watching Tiffy.
I mean, no. Mommy all the way.
or Chelsea.
Oh.
Or Alexa. Or
Charlotte. I'll go with Charlotte, too.
What I like about this thing with Alexa,
It shows a different
it
side
just
of fucking
made her
Charlotte.
so much more likable.
With Charlotte?
Yeah, like it makes Charlotte so much more likable.
So we're seeing a side of Charlotte that I really don't think we've ever really seen. Charlotte's always been the queen.
Yeah, she's always been the queen.
And it's like, now we're seeing Charlotte almost like how Charlotte really is outside behind the cameras. Like, just funny-go-lucky, ha-ha, where's the laugh, you know?
And it's like you said, like, you know, we don't want this to end. This needs to be a long run for her. It
needs to be a long term.
Because
at least till WrestleMania.
Because if it ends now, she probably goes right back to
where she was at.
You know, and if it plays out for a while and people keep liking Charlotte, when it does end, she can build on that for her own.
Right now, it's too soon to try and build on it.
And I think, because given the fact that everyone's enjoying this.
Oh, God.
And given the fact that there's really not.
Well, I told you the way I think it would end with them. And it's with Rhea and Io
Mm-hmm.
going up against them and having a feud and taking the titles. Because that's honestly one set of titles I don't know if Rhea's had it. I know Io has, but I don't know if Rhea's had the tag team titles.
I don't think she has. As far as I remember, she hasn't been in a tag title. But that's the thing too, is it'll bring,
No, I gotta look that up because I can't remember.
like
And,
we've talked about how lacking the women's tag teams are, like on both ends,
oh yeah,
both shows, and it'll bring a lot more, because now you've got Charlotte and Alexa. You've, like you said, maybe they bring Rhea and Io. You've had Roxanne and Raquel, formerly Liv Morgan and Raquel, but that's beside the point. And you bring a little more fun into these tag teams.
It says here Rhea Ripley has held the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship once with her and Nikki ASH, or aka Nikki Cross, as partners. They won the titles on September 20th, 2021 on an episode of Raw, defeating Natalya and Tamina. Their reign lasted for 63 days before they lost the titles to Carmella and Queen Zelina on November 22, 21. I did not know that even her and Cross were partners.
Interesting.
Very. I know her and Liv were partners. See, that would make us happy again, We could both be cheering on the same side again, He's the Liv guy, I'm the mommy guy.
Speaking of Liv, it does sound more and more like she's going to be back for the Royal Rumble.
Last I just read, which was not too long ago, a minute ago, early 2026.
Yeah, that's the...
So she should be back fairly quick, hopefully. She's hitting on Stephanie McMahon this week. You see what she wrote? She's always been a babe. We know that.
Yeah, we know that.
I will admit, too, seeing that, both her and Triple H look good for their ages.
Yeah, they're still out there looking
oh,
good.
yeah,
So.
they looking very good. I don't think I'll look that good coming to that age.
I have to hit the gym myself. But, so we still got a while till Liv's back, but at least there's...
we just got to see more development in the tag team, and I think Rhea and Io becoming tag team and feuding against Alexa and Charlotte is going to just spike a better path too.
After last night, too, you gotta wonder how Chelsea's going to fit into some of this, because she keeps getting inserted into all these feuds.
And that's her fault.
And I know it's her fault. And I love Chelsea. She's so much fun to watch.
Video I sent you?
Yeah.
With Ethan Page and that was hilarious.
But you know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
A couple weeks back, she was feuding with, I think she was in the middle of Tiffany and all that. Now she's in the middle of Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. And,
well, don't interrupt a birthday party. Duh.
Well, last night, they jumped Alexa
So I noticed
Bliss
your
after.
post that night, though, where you were jokingly saying, Charlotte, I'm scared, ha, 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 towards Alexa. Did she say something?
She said that. Because
When? Because I can't find it.
she brought out the birthday cake and the gift, right?
Uh-huh.
They were in the ring with the birthday cake and the gift.
Uh-huh.
And so Charlotte says, I got you this gift. And Alexa's all, oh, you really didn't, you really shouldn't have. And Charlotte's all, yeah, I did. I got you this gift. She's like, no, you really didn't need to do that. And then she went a third time, no, you got to open this gift. And then she's all, Charlotte, I'm scared.
Oh, so maybe I just skipped over it because I was thinking it was towards Chelsea Green. Like Chelsea was trying to be herself, and then she looked at Charlotte and goes, "Charlotte, I'm scared."
No, she's talking about the gift, and then when she opened the gift, it was the little Charlie doll.
The doll, yeah, the doll. Because even what was it? She said, "A big bitch like you deserves a friend." Narcissist bitch like something like that.
And then
Let's face it, those promos back in the day between her and Charlotte were fucking golden.
like they are doing some awesome
They've always worked well together.
that bit was hilarious when
Ah.
she's like, Charlotte, I'm scared. And Charlotte just keeps right on going. It was hilarious. Like they've got a great chemistry working together.
They've always have. It's good to actually see them working as a team together.
And
'Cause
then
they've always been against each other.
holding the titles, and obviously, you got saying that it's like if they go along this route, they can open up the women's tag team division quite a bit more because you also have Kairi Sane and Asuka.
Right.
They're still being the Kabuki Warriors, even if there's some sort of heel turn there. They could open up the women's tag team division right now quite a bit.
I think that's what they're aiming towards is opening up the tag team divisions, period. Not just women's, because look at the fact that last night's show was mainly tag matches. And I think they're trying to start developing just a major draw towards tag team development.
Which, at least on the SmackDown side, is going phenomenally well.
Oh, yeah. Raw is suffering.
Raw is suffering in the tag side of things. Maybe they'll pick it up. Have to see. But right now, because like the men's tag team division is just every time those guys go out, any one of those teams, and have whether it was the ladder match at SummerSlam or, just a tag match at SmackDown, they all are just coming at each other, and it's been fun to watch. That Street Profits fight was fun.
Rhea has a new tattoo.
Oh, yeah? Holy crap.
Yeah.
She went...
Full on collar, man.
Yeah, she did the... Huh, that'll be fun to see.
Oh, god damn.
But,
what would be good to see is both shows having a development like this. Like, Raw is just suffering with the tag teams right now.
yeah,
And it's sad because it's like those tag titles need a little bit of face out there too.
Because they're with Finn and JD right now, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And then
Yeah, because he keeps he was showing off
And
all the gold.
there's just the one women's tag titles, right? For both shows.
Yep. Actually, all three shows.
All three
NXT
shows.
doesn't
yeah.
even have their own, which is retarded now because NXT probably has more tag team women's division in the women's division than both shows.
Yeah.
And I mean that's a bit of news too that we didn't cover is Sol Ruka possibly coming to the main roster. There's been huge rumor because of the fact that she basically blew up her two PLE matches and was the MVP. Sorry, I kept wanting to say VIP of those matches.
Oh, she is.
To where
She is something else.
Oh God!
She is something
now
else.
you see why I love her. She's the surfer girl of NXT. She is killing it too.
That Soul Crusher is
Phenomenal.
That is something else.
And the fact, like, she has made it to where she can almost get it out of nowhere. Like, I joke with it because, that's Randy's thing from out of nowhere. But if you can hit your finisher from out of nowhere, like, you look at one of the best examples is Zilla Fatu. He's not in WWE yet. He did actually make his debut a couple weeks ago with TNA, but I don't even think he's a part of the TNA right now. He's still indie.
Mm-hmm.
But he does what Solo does, which is the Samoan spike, the thumb hit. But he's been known to do what's called the Samoan spike from out of nowhere. So he comes out of nowhere. So someone comes at him like doing a dive or a spear, and he all of a sudden like rotates and just bam, and he makes it look mean. And you're like, holy shit! If you can do your move from out of nowhere and make it look mean, it's phenomenal. And Ruka has really been capturing that. But, I mean, and that states the fact, too. If Soul comes to the main roster, Zarya should be coming with her, which I believe is the main plan to begin with.
Well, inject some tag team into
yeah.
there
I think those two coming up together would be great. Oh. And it would just kind of help build the tag team situation. Just kind of, just thinking about it, it's funny to see that they're really focusing on one portion of wrestling the tag team so hard right now. And it just, they need more tag teams, and I wonder if that's why they're pushing it so hard.
Well, I mean, the tag team matches we've been getting, they're
fire. They're fire.
Well deserving of some more
even
attention.
The ones that aren't, TLC and oh God, poor Candace. Ooh. You see her fucking bruise, size of my goddamn head on the side of her ass cheek, man. You're like, oh. I thought that fall looked worse than it was. I'm not even kidding. I thought she had landed so horrible on her leg. My Lord.
Well, that's good.
Well, they did deliver last night too. I'll tell you that too. You know what pissed me off about last night? The commentary. John kept calling.
Oh, Joe Tessitore?
Yeah, Joe. Sorry. But kept calling. God, I have a hard time saying his name, but
Talatonga. Because they sound exactly the same. It's Tala and Tama.
Yeah, and he kept calling him Tama.
Yeah.
And if you noticed last night, too, at a certain point, all of a sudden, Wade was the one making sure he was saying the name Talatonga. So he wasn't. But then every once in a while, Joe would say it, and it Tamatonga. No, Tamatonga's the one. He was like the little chihuahua.
He's like out right now. We haven't seen him for a while.
Did you notice something though from Tongaloa?
Huh?
When he was in the ring with Solo and them, he was like almost like Tamatonga. He was his face was and facial gestures were doing what Tamatonga would have done. I still think we're gonna see him. I think it's going to be in an expected moment now that we're getting, MFT versus Jacob, Jimmy, and Sammy. I think Sammy goes to Clash versus Solo for that title, and maybe that's where Tamatonga comes out of nowhere and takes him down, making their team 5, which means now those guys have to find 2 more and maybe do another Survivor Series with them. Which, let's face it, it's been fire the last few times doing it. Why break what's working? Oh, what else?
Yeah. Cody's out for a minute.
Well,
He got
you
his
know,
head
you get
kicked
kicked
through
through a table.
table.
That happens.
Although I think he's out filming the
Probably.
movie now.
That was probably how they got him off.
So it's probably how they got him off. Drew came out and
I didn't attack him. He attacked
he
me.
Well, you put his head through the table, so. But that's gonna be fun when we get the Drew Cody fight, because you know that's coming. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, and it'll end the same way. Drew loses and then goes, ooh,
Boo-hoo.
boo-hoo. Really? He will be like, ooh, I wasn't fighting him. Someone else was. Oh, what else? I think that's, well, Brock hasn't been seen, which lays to question. I've heard rumor that they have no more plans for Brock.
I have to see. I don't know what the plan
It's
is. So.
It's a wonder. Because right now we haven't seen or heard anything. What was it, last week? John kind of threw a challenge out to him.
We gotta have a John Brock fight though at some point
to end John properly, yeah, because Brock was one of his biggest
their rivalry. So it's got to come along at some point.
And let's face it, that was a huge surprise to see Brock come back like that.
John's got a few fights left, so
I think Brock will be one of them. We haven't heard nothing from him since. But in defense, I haven't seen nothing on social media about him either, which means it's just gone straight dead quiet of him.
So maybe there's another surprise coming with Brock. You know,
maybe
they've got something else planned that's a surprise. So because John was what are we in now? August. So we got.
I think
September.
we got 11 more. 11 more appearances.
About 4 months, and that's the end of it.
Wasn't that it? 11 more appearances, 11 more shows.
Yeah, he's got about 11 shows. I know the plan right now is the Saturday night's main event in December is supposed to be his last show
in Boston.
I don't remember where it's at.
I want to say I read something about Boston being his last match.
But that's right now. It's supposed to be Saturday night's main event. He's also got a fight at Crown Jewel in Australia.
Right.
He's scheduled to fight there. So he's got at least those 2 fights, which those are both, I think they're both closer to the end of the year, October and then December. So he's got to have something in September. Oh, he's still got Logan Paul next week. Duh. So.
Which, how do we feel about that?
Well, I hope he kicks Logan Paul's ass.
He will, but again.
I like the Logan Paul thing. That's the thing. It's like, I know a lot of people bitch about Logan Paul, but the fact that he brings so much talent to what he's doing, that
Logan knows how to sell tickets.
Like, he's come into the industry and
he's not forcing his way through either.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll defend Logan. I will.
He's shown that he's willing to take losses. He's shown that he's willing to fight. He's shown that he's willing to work on things, work
yep.
towards things. And I don't think it's a bad thing to put him into
I think what the argument is, though, is instead of wasting it on Paul, who could have they put from John's past into a retirement match with him? Like, into that retirement tour. Right. Like, this is John's final go-around.
But we're probably going to see a Brock fight.
Wade Barrett could have been a part of this.
You know what I'm saying? We're probably going to get the Brock fight. So we've got that. Whoever his last opponent is going to be, we still don't know. So you still got quite a bit of opportunity for John to have retirement matches, his last go with people. So I don't think this is a bad thing, especially if Cena kicks his ass,
Which might not happen. Might not.
Might not. Who knows? Who knows?
He
what they're
might
gonna
let
do.
Paul get the win.
But John is still wrestling really well. So
Oh, he's got it. He's just getting out before he loses it.
so let's see how that goes. I'm looking forward to it. So.
Oh, what else?
Not a whole lot, because they seem to be dredging up the Nia Jax Tiffy feud again. Which
No, I don't know if I don't think it's going to be directed towards Tiffy. I think it's going to be directed Jade and Nia for another shot.
But I mean, I think interjecting Nia into that title is just played out right now. As long as Tiffany's holding it.
Yeah. Well,
like you gotta.
Nothing against Nia, but right now she's lost twice to Tiffy.
Like, yeah, she's had rematches. She's had her shots against Tiffy. You know what I'm saying? And as long as, I mean, you can wrap her back around when someone else got that title, but Tiffy needs to move on to other things. And the way the Jade thing played out, wrapping back around with Jade might not be a good idea either.
I wouldn't.
The way that played out at SummerSlam.
Let's face it this way too. It's when you keep wrapping around the same two talents over and over again, it gets boring. Like, look at the women's Intercontinental title. How bored are we right now? Horridly, because it keeps going between 3 people. That is it.
And that's it.
And you got plenty of people on that roster that could be
that's the thing.
A part of it.
The Nikki Bella introduction into that title proves our point. It's like, how excited did it become to watch that title once Nikki Bella showed up and was going at Becky? It got so much better.
And then
all of a sudden
it got shut out because she went after Maxine Dupree. Which, honestly, I was kind of hoping Maxine would have won. She was looking good in that match. And then that would have been like the ultimate defeat, too. She beat Becky out of nowhere because Becky was being cocky, going, oh, you don't know how to wrestle, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, pinned.
Got her.
Done.
But, it's just some of these feuds got played out, and they just don't need to wrap back around on them. They need to move.
Well, Nia and Tiffy are one of them. Jade and Tiffy are the other, because Jade and Tiffy didn't even have a go for it at all anyway, because their rivalry was shit to begin with. Mm-hmm. They didn't push a rivalry. They
didn't push a rivalry, and it's just
blah.
So some of these things they do need to
change it up a little bit. Make it more exciting. Nikki going after Becky. Hell yeah.
And they definitely need to get Julia involved with her title. Like,
yep.
She's not doing
anything. She has been way off screen. She hasn't been around at all.
Yeah, she's not doing anything. She got that, forgot her name now, that manager she's with now.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And they've been showing her on her behalf or whatever, but they need to get her out in the ring.
That makes you wonder if something's going on with Julie that they're not letting up on. Because like last night, that agent was the one speaking for her, but Julie was nowhere to be seen. Yeah, so it makes you wonder: is she hurt? Is she just out of the picture for a personal reason? What is it? Because
that title needs to come back into focus.
It's got to. It's brand new.
When Chelsea had it, there was a lot of focus on that title, and it was really good. So if you're not gonna,
same with Zelina. You don't want to throw it out there, but she had it on social media a lot. Her and Chelsea both were social media fireflies with that belt. To where it like now it's like you don't even remember it exists because it's not being seen.
So give Chelsea her belt back. That was a lot of fun.
Chelsea is looking at higher expectation. Oh God,
I hope she gets
How funny would it be? They do like a tournament thing next week on Monday for the world title, and Chelsea's a part of it.
Chelsea
And
missed a
somehow
shot.
Chelsea gets it. So it's Chelsea versus Stephanie Valkyria, or not Valkyria, but Valkyr. Thank you. At fucking Clash.
Oh my goodness. That'd be great. That'd be great.
That'd be hilarious. Is somehow Chelsea manages to win. Like, I won't even state, like, I love Chelsea. I may not ever root for her just because, well, she is just the, not to sound horrid, but the gimmick. But it's like she's even said it herself. They pay me to be an ass on TV. A lot of money. They pay me a lot of money to be an ass. And I do it well because guess what? I'm getting camera time. I don't care if I win. I don't care if I lose.
Right? That girl's out there every show.
Fucking show. She is on that screen. And she is loved by everybody. I don't give a shit. I'll salute her. If I ever go to a live show, when she walks out, I'll salute. Fuck yeah, I will. Chelsea's hilarious, though. She is the comedic gold of women right now. So it would just be funny, though, if somehow they did that.
That'd be great.
Right?
That'd be great.
But, I mean, we all know the outcome. Stephanie would win because they are really painting her to win.
That's gonna be interesting to see. That really is, because...
Well, if Naomi is to stay in the picture, I would count on whether or not Stephanie wins.
Right? If Naomi was holding the belt, you could say...
But if it were, say,
Naomi
Stephanie versus another number one contender, Stephanie's the stronger competitor right now. Well, not competitor per se, but the stronger face of the business because of how she came into it, the popularity she brought with her. She's the one that looks better to carry the belt for a minute.
But, like, even if you gave her a short title run...
Yeah, it doesn't have to be long.
You know what I'm saying?
A short one works, too.
Short one, she's in that picture.
Personally, I'll tell you right now, and it's nothing against nobody, is I don't like long title reigns. I like to see your championship belts get carried for a minute, but then all of a sudden a better challenge comes up and they lose, and now all of a sudden it creates another story where these champions want to go back and get their belt again, and it creates a whole new era to the rivalries. Like, you know, and again, nothing against him. I love Roman, but Roman having that universal, undisputed, whatever you want to call it, for over, 1,300 days, whatever it was, like, it got boring in the end because you always knew he was going to win because they wanted him to break the record.
Because, you always know he's going to win, so it kind of takes the...
Where it's like, look what happened with Cody. He carried it for, a year?
Mm-hmm.
Lost, and then it built an entirely new story for half this year. And it was fire.
See, now you don't know how Cody's title reign is going to go.
I think
you could say that he's going to hold on to it till WrestleMania, but maybe not. You know,
he's injured right now, and he's got a very big giant coming after him.
You got Drew, and Drew always deserves a title shot, you know.
Oh, he does.
He's out there.
Nothing against Drew. I will make fun of his little whiny baby bitch ass all day long just because, you made it happen, Drew. You made it happen. You're sitting there, I didn't lose that match. Somebody else did. Give me that's not fair. Dude, you're the one who literally chopped Suck It to CM Punk and got taken out. That's your fault. That's your fault. But same with every time you've bitched and complained.
So we'll see how this goes with those
I would
guys.
love to see him get out of that, though. And honestly, I would love... He pitched an idea through... I want to say it was through X, where he wants to start a faction. And this faction is going to consist of not wrestlers, but social media stars. So Logan Paul, KIS, Speed, all these fuckers that have been a part of the industry is going to basically be his faction. And I'm like, it could work. It could very well work and sell. Nothing against any of them, but it's like the only real wrestlers of that faction would be Drew and Logan. And nothing against Logan. I don't have a problem with Logan. You know, I guarantee the match with him and John will be good. And let's face it, they did paint a path to where this match did come to happen because they teamed up for a minute and then now they're not because John went back to being a good guy. But I've always stated Logan can sell tickets. There's a reason Logan is such a big part of this business, whether anyone wants to respect him or not. He can fill those goddamn seats. And he's earned my respect to the fact that he's been willing to learn so well of this business and take the hits he has taken. Like, you go through, like, celebrity history, and you don't get that. Oh, I don't know if you read it, but I did read that the reason the outcome of Jelly Roll's match was changed was Jelly Roll pushed to lose.
Oh, yeah.
Because he didn't think a celebrity should win.
I heard that. Oh, goodness.
Oh, what else?
There's not too much more.
I think that's about it.
We'll,
for this week, at least.
For this week,
we got a lot. We'll have a lot to talk about next week after we hear from Naomi.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of speculation to talk about next week because we have to see
what happens. How far is Clash?
I think Clash is just next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
I think it's the 20 whatever.
20 whatever, people. You heard it there.
You heard it first. Here.
20 whatever.
The 24th, yeah.
24th, so Sunday.
So a week from tomorrow. And
so no. Stephanie's supposed to have her match at Clash, isn't she?
Yeah, Stephanie's got
so this gives them Monday to
figure it out.
No.
They got something to figure out. So,
but I mean, we could all be surprised, and Naomi just goes, "I didn't want to fight Io." Oh my god,
that'd be hilarious.
Oh my god, that would be a Joker card of all Joker cards.
I just don't want to fight
Holy shit! Why did that just hit my head?
Oh, if that happens, I'm gonna die. That would be great.
That would be hilarious. Side note, not to change subject or anything, but if you wait a little while into Raw on Monday, like let it go for a minute, you lose the ads.
Oh yeah.
You lose the ads until you get to live. Once you're live, you get the ads. So I've usually started a half hour into the show. I have no ads for the rest of the show. Now they're going to be like, fuck, they learned it. Change it.
That's funny. All right. Well, I think we better duck out. I'm kind of
He's falling asleep, everybody.
You probably, if you all saw me right now, my eyes are watering. I'm yawning so much.
He's been up since 4.
Losing steam now. Anyway, folks, thanks for joining us. Hit us up on X. Let us know anything.
Yeah.
If you agree with us or not. Let us know. And we'll catch you on the next go around. All right.